The Rabbit and the Turtle. One day, a rabbit was boasting about how fast he could run. He was laughing at the turtle for being so slow. Much to the rabbit's surprise, the turtle challenged him to a race. The rabbit thought this was a good joke and accepted the challenge. The fox was to be the umpire of the race. As the race began, the rabbit raced way ahead of the turtle, just like everyone thought. The rabbit got to the halfway point and could not see the turtle anywhere. He was not he was hot and tired and decided to stop and take a short nap. Even if the turtle passed him, he would be able to race to the finish line ahead of him. All this time, the turtle kept walking step by step by step. He never quit, no matter how hot or tired he got. He just kept going. However, the rabbit slept longer than he had thought and woke up. He could not see the turtle anywhere. He went at full speed to the finish line and found the turtle there waiting for him. Moral of the story: never underestimate the weakest opponent. The state of truth.
Want to fit more books into your life?
The state of truth. The Greeks believed that Prometheus is the potter god. He makes man from clay. One day he decided to sculpt a statue of truth who would control the behavior of the people. While he was working, Jupiter suddenly called him. Prometheus had an assistant called Trickery. No cunning trickery was left in charge of the workshop while Prometheus was away at Jupiter's command. Trickery sculptured a statue of the same size, form, and features as Truth. When the statue was almost done, he realized there was not enough of clay to use for the feat. However, just then Prometheus returned. Trickery quickly sat down on his seat. He was trembling with fear. He thought his master would get angry to see his work. Prometheus said, "Oh, this is very good work. Both the statues are alike." Now, Prometheus wanted to get all the praise for his own skill. He put both statues in the oven to bake. Then he brought them both to life. Truth walked away, but the other statue without feet kept standing. The statue, which was indeed a copy, was just a result of a trick. Thus it was named falsehood. Moral of the story: truth will always win over falsehood. Swallow and the Crow. Once a proud swallow lived on a large tree. He liked his colorful feathers and his long tail. One day he saw a crow and thought, "How dull this bird is. All his feathers are black." He looked at himself lovingly and admired his own feathers. Just then the crow flew and sat on the same branch as the swallow. The swallow said, "All your feathers are black and your tail is so short." The crow smiled and said, "But they help me fly." The swallow said, "So do mine, but look at how beautiful they are." He spread his wings and flew a little closer to the crow. The crow saw that the swallow had lots of blue feathers and some white and pink ones too. He looked at his own feathers and thought, "It's true, the swallow's feathers are really colorful." The crow said, "Swallow, you are right. You have lovely feathers and a long tail, but only in summer. Your beautiful feathers fall off and cannot keep you warm in winters, while you shiver. My feathers are always there. They keep me warm in the cold winters." Moral of the story: don't be proud of something that is of little use. The spectacles. It was a beautiful spring day. The sun was shining warmly, the flowers were blooming, and butterflies were flying. God Jupiter was sitting on a cloud. He was enjoying the view from above. He thought, "How pretty the earth looks. Indeed, the sight makes me happy. I must give the humans something." Thus, Jupiter ordered Momos to deliver his special gifts to the humans. On earth, Momus called all humans and said, O humans, all of you were created differently. Your vision is also different. Some of you can see perfectly, while others have weak eyes. Therefore, great Jupiter has sent presents for you. Then Momus opened the sack. It contained hundreds of pairs of spectacles. There was one pair for each human. They were very happy. However, every pair of spectacles was differently colored. There were blue, white, yellow, and purple pairs. Yet every human was very happy with his pair. Each thought that he owned the best pair. All humans praised Jupiter. Today, these spectacles are known as opinions. Every human has a different opinion. Each one thinks that his opinion is the best among all the others. Moral of the story: everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. The wise man. People have been coming to the wise man, complaining about the same problems every time. One day, he told them a joke, and everyone roared in laughter. After a couple of minutes, he told them the same joke, and only a few of them smiled. When he had when he told the same joke for the third time, no one laughed anymore. The wise man smiled and said, "You can't laugh at the same joke over and over. So why are you always crying about the same problem?" Moral of the story: worrying won't solve your problems. It will just waste your time and energy. Zeus and man. A long time ago, when life on earth was being created, God Zeus was giving out gifts to all the creatures. God Zeus gave strength to the elephants. That is why elephants can carry large logs of wood with their trunks. He gave speed to the lions so that they could chase after their prey. The birds were given wings to fly. Thus, in this manner, every bird and beast was blessed with a special gift. Man heard about the gifts Zeus gave all the animals and went to him. He said sadly, "Zeus, you have given special gifts to all the creatures of the earth. I am the only one left without a gift." Zeus smiled and replied, "Don't you realize that your gifts are the greatest of all?" Man was confused and asked, "What gifts?" Zeus replied, "No other creature is able to talk and has a mind to think with. Both these gifts are of moral value than those given to any other creature." Man bowed before Zeus and said, "Thank you. Now know the true value of what I have." Moral of the story: everyone has a special ability and we should be thankful for it. A glass of milk paid in full. One day, a poor boy who was selling goods from door to door to pay his way through school found he had only one thin dime left and he was hungry. He decided he would ask for a meal at the next house. However, he lost his nerve when a lovely young woman opened the door. Instead of a meal, he asked for a drink of water. She thought he looked hungry, so brought him a large glass of milk. He drank it slowly and then asked, "How much do I owe you?" "You don't owe me anything," she replied. "Mother has taught us never to accept pay for a kindness." He said, "Then I thank you from my heart." As Howard Kelly left that house, he not only felt stronger physically, but his faith in God and man was strong also. He had been ready to give up and quit. Years later, that young woman became critically ill. The local doctors were baffled. They finally sent her to the big city where they called in specialists to study her rare case. Dr. Howard Kelly was called in for the consultation. When he heard the name of the town she came from, a strange light filled his eyes. Immediately he rose and went down the hall of the hospital to her room. Dressed in his doctor's gown, he went in to see her. He recognized her at once. He went back to the consultation room, determined to do his best to save her life. From that day, he gave special attention to the case. After a long struggle, the battle was won. Dr. Kelly requested the business office to pass the final bill to him for approval. He looked at it then wrote something on the edge, and the bill was sent to her room. She feared to open it, for she was sure it would take the rest of her life to pay for it all. Finally, she looked, and something caught her attention on the side of the bill. She began to read the following words: paid in full with one glass of milk, signed Dr. Howard Kelly, author unknown.